Can we use the power of artificial intelligence to help us uncover the next 100x potential crypto gem? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the question we are going to be asking ourselves today, as we will be using AI to break down, understand, and analyze Rocket Pool. Now, for anyone who is new to this series, basically what we are doing is we are taking the top 200 cryptocurrency projects and we're analyzing them, we're breaking them down almost like it's the NFL or the NBA Combine. So for anyone unaware, basically what the Combine is it's where all of the top athletes will come and they will compete on a series of tests, a series of evaluations, and they will basically be scored, they will be graded on these evaluations, and these scores will determine how good of an athlete they are, right? They will determine whether the teams, the coaching staff want to invest in them, want to draft them. And so we're going to be taking this same thought process and we're going to be applying it to cryptocurrency projects. So you can see here the 6 key metrics that we will be using AI to break down and score on each individual project. And so the reason that we're doing it this way, the reason that we're using AI, is because we're building our investment thesis on facts and not opinions. And so this is not just going to be some dude shilling you some coin trying to sell his bags or whatever, right? Like there's no vested opinion, there's no vested interest. It's very, very fast and efficient, as you'll see. And to be honest, artificial intelligence is probably smarter than us. It is probably better at considering more variables to make a combined better decision than we would be able to with our own human brain. And then finally, it's scientific, it's replicatable, and so you can take all of the prompts, everything will be in the description. You can take them yourself and you can apply them to any project that is of interest to you, and you'll get similar results. And so without further ado, let's jump in and analyze this project. Ladies and gentlemen, back here in the saddle for another review today. We are looking at Rocket Pool. Rocketpool.net. Stake your ETH, earn rewards, and help secure Ethereum. So, as always, if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you are the type of individual who likes to understand where they're putting their money. You're obviously here doing your research. You want to understand, is this token worth putting my hard-earned money into? And so what I can promise you is that by the end of this video, you will have a very good fundamental understanding of exactly what this project is, what its unique selling proposition is, where it's competing in the ecosystem, you know, who it's competing against, and where its strengths and weaknesses are relative to the wider ecosystem. And so at the end of it, like, you'll understand, you'll have a very, very good understanding of, you know, what you're buying, what you're holding, and everything else. So we're going to look at it fundamentally and then take a look at the technicals. But without further ado, let's jump in and look at the overall executive summary. We can see here Rocket Pool is a decentralized Ethereum staking protocol designed to make staking more accessible and decentralized. It applies to participate in Ethereum staking with as little as 0.1 ETH, fitting seamlessly into the Ethereum 2.0 ecosystem. Rocket Pool is tailored for individual stakers, node operators, and DeFi enthusiasts who want to earn rewards without needing to run their own hardware or manage technical complexities. The project addresses the problem of high entry barriers to staking by providing a user-friendly, decentralized platform that lowers the minimum staking requirements and distributes the staking process across a network of decentralized nodes, enhancing both security and decentralization. Overall, off the bat, I like this idea. I think that this is everyone wants a return on their ETH if possible, and it's not always that easy, right? It's not always it's super easy for the untechnically minded. So I think bringing this to the masses is certainly solving a big problem and unlocking a financial incentive. And therefore, I think, when you combine those two things, good things happen. So let's have a look here at the idea. We'll score it based on the idea and the product that it has here first. I'll pause the video, we'll come back and analyze the results. Alright, so we can see here 8.5 for the significant underexplored problem and 9.0 in the uniqueness by which it goes and solves this. So we can see, as mentioned in the executive summary, what we are doing is what they are doing is lowering the staking requirement by decentralizing the staking process. The solution is innovative and provides tangible real-world applicability. So let's just highlight that. And then the way that they go about that is its ability to democratize Ethereum staking by significantly lowering the entry barriers and decentralizing the staking process, basically what we just said. The project effectively communicates this innovation and shows strong market potential due to its clear differentiation from existing centralized and decentralized solutions. So if we jump into the evidence and logic for this answer, if we look at like the competitive edge that we're really talking about, unlike centralized staking services offered by exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken, Rocket Pool's decentralized approach ensures that no single entity controls a large portion of the staked ETH. This decentralization is a strong differentiator and a critical selling point in the blockchain space, where decentralization is highly valued. And obviously all of the you can find the link for this whole document in the description. You can come dive into all of the nitty-gritty details yourself. For the sake of time, let's move on here though. Moving into product. So does it have a functional and user-friendly product? They do, obviously. The product is technically feasible and scalable. So jumping in, what I did want to see here, if we look at the comparative analysis, obviously we just covered what the centralized solutions are. The unique features are the dual focus on lowering the staking barriers and incentivizing node operators sets us apart from other decentralized staking protocols. This unique combination addresses key pain points in the staking ecosystem, such as accessibility and security. Potential shortcomings: while decentralization is a strength, it's also a challenge in ensuring the reliability and integrity of node operators. Ongoing efforts to monitor and maintain network security are crucial for sustained success. So 9.0 overall for the product and 8.7 for the idea. So yeah, I would tend to agree with that. I think these are it's bringing a very, very valid use case. So moving forward, the execution and the adoption. So we're going to be looking at how well they execute on their roadmap. Are they, updating the developments on time? And then more importantly, is the community actually adopting it? Are they using the RPL token? Is that growing? Holders, growing overall, and seeing if this thing is actually getting traction when the rubber hits the road. So let's pause this. We'll come back and look at execution and adoption. Alrighty, so 8.8 overall for the execution score here. We can see that is obviously very good. The team demonstrates strong execution in their vision. We can see roadmap transparency, very, very clear. Evidence in development and marketing. The GitHub shows consistent activity, regular commits and updates. So that is obviously what you want to see in a solid team. Consistently delivering, right? Now, moving forward to adoption, dropping down a couple scores here, 7.5 overall we see. And the evidence for that is, we're just looking at the total holders of the token. We're looking at the token holder growth and total active users, and then total transactions, and basically assimilating all of these and creating the overall score. We have all the prompts here, right? We have all the prompts. You can find them in the description. You can use them all yourself. Now, what I just want to understand quickly is how does the RPL token play into the have a look at the tokenomics here. Just better have an understanding. So, contributing to the functionality, security, and incentivization mechanisms. Here's a detailed breakdown of the tokenomics. Node staking, so RPL tokens used by node operators. Node operators must deposit 16 ETH along with additional amounts of RPL as collateral. Okay, so interesting. So insurance mechanisms. So they have a decent decent tokenomics, right? It seems like the actual demand for this token is reflective of the adoption of the overall ecosystem, because it's needed for the key parts of the wheels to turn in the entire ecosystem. So that's cool. Moving forward, let's look at the final two components, the community and the team. Then we'll calculate the final overall score and then have a little look at price action. So pause it, we'll come back, we'll look at community and team. Right, so community, we can see here 8.0 overall. We are basically looking at and breaking down the Twitter, the Twitter, the Telegram, and looking at the sentiment as well as the engagement for each of those. So 8.0 overall for the community for Rocket Pool, and then 9.0 for the team here, as you can see. And basically looking at the backgrounds of the team here, the core team. We have the founder, we have actually it's scored them each individually as well, but yeah, very strong overall basically is the core message here. So very competent team behind this project. And then finally we will just calculate the overall score, see what we come back with for Rocket Pool. I do like the idea of bringing staking to the average user who's not necessarily super technically inclined. If you do want a piece of it, obviously you'll be buying the RPL token, which looks like this. This is on a daily chart, and we can see basically bottomed out at around 1667. Came back. You would have got a double. You would have got a double if you'd bought the exact bottom. For me personally, I like to buy in what my trading mentor would call reload zones, which is basically, between these levels, these are Fibonacci retracement levels. So, anywhere, if this is the 50% level of this range, I like to be down here. You can sort of see every time we've come down to the 88.6 level, it has basically jackknifed back higher. If we did lose this low and then this low, it could get ugly. But as long as we're playing around in this area and you like this project fundamentally, this is where I would personally be looking to get long, to buy this name. Let me pause. We'll come back with our total score. Something's gone wrong here. Alright, we're good to go. Just calculating everything here. So 8.4 overall. That is a review for Rocket Pool. 8.4. We will grab the overall scores here, chuck it on this chart like so. Boom. That right there is a review for Rocket Pool. So if you got some value, I would appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this. We're going through the top 200 so you can really get an idea fundamentally of what each crypto project is about. I'll be launching the community soon. So community based around using AI to find alpha in the marketplace. This is just one application, using it to crypto to fundamentally analyze these coins and these projects. Many more different creative ways that we can use AI. So go ahead and join that. It's free. And I will see everybody in the next video. Adios.